Army Day bags for the Army birthday. Trump for Trump's birthday, because people are so worried he's going to have a third term. Guys that love it will love it. Guys that hate it will talk about it. Single 308 mag pouches. These will hold your P mags. They'll do the 20-25 rounders. Triple rifle cards, red mesh pockets. There's another batch of Woodland 1-quart canteens. Tool bag organizers. Jungle Tiger Stripe toiletry bags. Large tool bags available. We've got Splatter and Multicam Black, TIFF Blue. These are all one-off subgun micros that we made for the subgun video. We put these up on SOE Quick Ship. I think they're all sold out. I saw 4 of them at least had sold right away. We have all of these rigs available to ship to you. If there's something you want to look at specifically or see if it's up there, just shout it out. We'll come back and look at it. Josh, what's up? Isaac Barrett. Glenn, what's up? Ice Mike. Justin, what's up? Seaside. Brandon, Webdad. Matt Christopher, what's going on? Kiri, what's going on? Toy Town, how are you? $46 of you on here. Hit that thumbs up for us right there. Just double tap your screen, most devices. That'll give a like. Shorty, what's up? Yeah, boot bag with handle. I've done them in the past. That's what you're getting. That's what you're getting for the Army. They're going to be boot bags. They're a little larger. You know what they are. It's like a little larger tool bag light. Went to get your Army men and woke up Glenn. He scared the heck out of me. I don't think Glenn's asleep. I've been thinking about cutting my goatee. Yeah, cut it off. I'll cut mine off. Potato, what's up? Daniel Green. Think you're doing great. Keep up, keep going. Right on, Daniel. Praise Jesus. Love my boot bags. Nice. These are going to be boot bags with handles on them, so they'll be like tool bags. Alyssa, what's going on? Army Man boot bag, you said in the video, is larger than the tool bag. That's right. Do you have one to... No. Come on. You've got it. You know what it is, dude. It's a fucking boot bag. It's a little larger than a tool bag. Surely, as long as you've been around here, you own both of these things. How long will the promo go? I don't know. Get in on it now. We haven't been running them very long. If they're big sellers, if they do well, we run them a little longer. If not, we kill them so that we don't have to keep making the promo stuff for them, because we mass the promo stuff up and build it all at once. Dorkin, what's up? 81 on here, 29. Guys, hit that thumbs up. We're just going to stop the video and we'll do it for members only. I'll just restart another one right now for members. That's all we ask. It doesn't cost, it doesn't even give me anything. It's just the simple principle of it. If we're going to do this video, you are going to hit the like button. New, and I don't even know what this channel is about. Do you How do I know? Well, let me remove you then, because we don't need you here. Actually, just go ahead and just check on out of here. If it's not worth you doing the free, simplest thing, then I don't need you here. I'm 100% fine with not having you here. Will the zippers have a problem with chlorine? No, they should not at all. Just freshwater rinse your shit. You're a scuba diver. You know what's up. Devon, what's up? Is that Star? We have all kinds of Star Wars, but everything you sent me, I got the pictures, cool pictures. Both orders you're inquiring about, you ordered custom stuff on both of them. You know we didn't have that shit, Paul. And watching the, yeah, so what I'm not seeing with the riot feeds is how big of an area it really, like how widespread are the riots? Because you'll have this perception, you know, from watching and, you know, all the media feeds that it's just massively overtaking all of Los Angeles. But when you see it from an aerial view, which I'm not seeing any aerial views of it, like if somebody put a drone up, is it one city block? Is it an intersection? Is it residential area? Because I don't see it at residential. And maybe I'm wrong. But like how widespread is this? Is it a distraction? Or are people having to go out of their way to be where the riot is? I was surprised at just how buoyant. Yeah, oh yeah, especially with the foam. Especially with the foam. And those panels are cut matte so that you can put more foam in them. Got my Fupa XL dangler and dump pouch. Excited to run it. Nice. Yeah, they run from store to store. Yeah. What do the rioters look like? They're not robbing Barnes and Nobles. They ain't emptying out the library. They're not stealing from the health food stores. You got your XL dangler today, right on. It's a few square miles of downtown LA near Skid Row between Boyle Heights and Echo Park. Got it. So normal working folks, outstanding citizens, are really not affected by it. They're having to go out of their way to be there. Yeah, they're not stealing work boots. Yeah, they're paid by Walmart. So Walmart, apparently Tahoe dropped off a lot of cases of those masks, those electric face masks. And the vehicle registration and license plate was tracked back to Walmart. There are a lot of people saying that Chrissy Walton, is that her name? The daughter of Sam Walton, is very anti-Trump, right? And Walmart came out very anti-Trump when Trump blasted them and said, you guys are raising your prices and the tariffs have not even affected you yet. So I saw some videos today saying that Walmart has gone 100% MAGA and ending all their woke shit, but I haven't watched any of those videos, so I don't know if that was clickbait or what exactly happened there. Act Blue is funding. There's Craigslist ads that people have been posting up screenshots of, offering to pay $1,600 a day for protesters, paid protesters. Yeah, they're bussed in. Like during the Antifa stuff, and they're saying that's the case with some of these people that are being booked in now. During the Antifa riots, the exact same people, hundreds of them, were booked in 7 different states, right? They arrested the exact same people between 7 and 9 times. Timmer, what's up? Is it insider trading if I invest in bricks? Frosty, what up? The money will dry up quickly, yeah. And people, the economy's a lot tighter right now, right? People have to go to work. They're not having the sympathy that they were getting in the last, riots. They're just not. And a lot of the people, you're hearing that thousands of people have been arrested. While yes, there is arrests and detentions of illegal aliens, What's getting arrested a lot is fucking crazy blue hair fucking crazy motherfuckers. Your LGBT, your alphabets. Did you sell gear to NGOs lately? Oftentimes we would have no way of knowing. We wouldn't know. If anyone else can help me being a member here, I'd appreciate it. So if you're on an iPhone, you can't do it from your iPhone. You have to, or you can go to Google and then do it off of the internet feed, not off the app. YouTube came out, or Apple came out. YouTube told Apple they needed some, or vice versa. Apple told YouTube they needed some access to something, and Apple told them to piss off, or vice versa. And because of that, you cannot use some of the features in the app shop. So, for instance, to become a member, you have to go to the internet version, not the app, or do it from a laptop. And what you're looking for is a button that says join. That's how you do it. To stand on a bridge and wave a Mexican flag. Well, it's not just the Mexicans, right? It's off the res, right? My wife and girlfriend both loves watching your channel. Right on. I spot it. Who's the troll, Frosty? Where's the troll? You want to ban someone, Frosty? Who should we remove? No one there is wearing anything close to his gear. Now I've just seen like really fat people in like Amazon shit. It's now a felony to carry a butt plug in your vehicle. This new Sexual Toys Act is so messed up. I don't know what you're talking about. There's a kid at work who is leaving to go protest. Yeah, we had a little kid here that didn't fit in at all. And I had said something about protesters being paid, and he's like, "I beg to differ." I'm like, "Why do you even fucking work here? Like, you don't want a shirt when we give shirts out. You don't participate in anything going on. Why do you work here? You don't like anything we stand for." And he's like, "Well, there's no good jobs around here." I go, "This is a fucking pretty good job right here." And he goes, "Yeah." And like we just had, like, I almost just said, "Get the fuck out" that day, and I kind of let it go. And I went out of my way to have conversations with him, and the kid just like fucking Eeyore would come to work, moping around all the time. Fastest thing that motherfucker ever did was clock out every day. And he fucking left at lunch and then texted one of my people and said, "Hey, my resignation letter's there." And I go, "Of course he quit. It's fucking riot season again." What's it mean when a boy has a nose ring? That means you're like the bottom, right? That's how people in public signify that they're homosexuals, right? I'm sure that somebody with a nose ring right now is typing out all crazy. But that's always what I've heard that. Maybe I'm completely wrong. But the nose ring means you have sex with the same fucking sex. He was a plant. I've seen El Salvadoran and Ecuadorian flag. Yeah, I've seen all kinds of shit. I've seen them calling out flags that I've never even seen before. We did a Pulling the Thread podcast, and we did the Q&A today, and then we did some short form stuff. John, do you have an Avon M50? No, I don't. I don't have an M50. Burn down the system. Well, Aaron, usually people saying burn down the system, those are broke motherfuckers, right? The people, like, you see tons of people outspoken. You have crazy left side, left wing of the bird liberals who hate Trump, but you seem to have a lot more people that hate all government. And I can completely understand it, but those are broke motherfuckers. Those are the motherfuckers that are like, "I'll never buy property because by having to pay property tax, you're still a slave." But when you look at what they drive and you look at where they live, they have nothing. Like, they literally live in fucking poverty. I'm going to just be homeless and live in the slums, or I'm going to live in the homeless camps because they're not going to tax me. That's that mentality. Just remember, all you did was so the kid could have the opportunity to grow and turn into this man he wants, not. I don't know what you're fucking even trying to tell, what you're trying to say. I suspect you won't be here long, though. Are you recording podcasts this weekend? We probably will record some stuff this weekend. A dude with a nose ring is trying to be you, John, tell you, John, that he can't handle a real job. Well, he couldn't. I wanted to fire. He started off, he did well enough that we gave him a raise. And then he started taking off at lunch, and I noticed he wasn't here. And I'd said something to Amanda, and she goes, yeah, that motherfucker leaves every Monday at noon. I go, pull all his time cards, tell me how many times this. It happened 5 times in a row. I kind of stay out of what's over here. I liaison with 1 or 2 people. And I didn't notice it was happening. So I said, hey, I gave you a raise because you're doing better, which means I rely on you to be here. Where are you going? Well, I'm helping my dad. I go, that's cool. How much is your dad paying you? And he goes, well, he's not. I'm just helping him work on the house. I'm like, okay, I need you here. If you need to take off and work for your dad, you can work 10 hours, 4 days a week, and you can have Friday off. He didn't want to do that and started being here. But his production fucking literally cut in half. And like, I would praise him. I'm like, dude, your work is really good. We don't have to clean it. It looks really nice. But he was never quick. And I go, you keep doing what you're doing, but pick your speed up. And the only thing to speed is just simply moving your hands faster. That's all it is. And he went down. And I have a conversation all the time with my head person. And I'm always like, who is your strongest? Who is your weakest? And yeah, a lazy Democrat. Liberal, right? Because really Democrats now, Republicans today are Democrats of less than 10 years ago. They're all the fucking same persons. They're on the same team. They're molesting the same children. They pretend to be in a fight when the cameras are on, and they play to the cameras. No, not Isaac. And, oh, what's up, Lewis? And so they play to the camera, but when they don't know the C-SPAN camera's on, they're all shaking hands and planning their night. No, Fruit Loops, the kid that would shit in the toilet all the time. And he was super ass hurt. Like, there's only 3 men that use this bathroom. And I know I flush the toilet, and I know Isaac flushes the toilet because Isaac's been here forever. This problem started. I go, I need you to flush the toilet. I go, I don't know what the fuck's going on at home. If you can't flush my toilet, you go shit in your own car. And it corrected for a couple days, but then it continued to happen. So Isaac put a tag up that says, this means you. I don't even know what his fucking name is. And that was kind of, he quit a couple days later. But it's riot season. I guarantee that he is out fucking protesting. Bobby, what's up, buddy? Battle Chemist. Oh, he was the one that, yeah, he's the pooping guy. He's like, there's always, and it's always a fat dude. It's always out of shape. I don't know if they just don't have running water at their house. I can only imagine what his mother goes through cleaning his underwear. And he like, I always ask him, like, what's the most you've ever been paid? Like, what's your highest paying job? Because my goal is to pay people more than they have ever made. I remember when I first saw him, he walked by, had a crate. Yeah, he came to work one day and his hair was all fucking rainbow. He'd been at a gay pride fucking parade. Flush the toilet, Fruit Loops. That. Well, I hope he does better wherever he's at. Usually when I fire a person, I didn't get a chance to fire this one. He was very close to it. I was actually going to fire him the week before, and I simply got busy and wasn't able to fire him on Friday. But usually I'm like, look, these are the things you did that has gotten you fired. I am going to take a few minutes as your employer and tell you how to do better at the next job and not get fired at the next job. I go, and you're mad right now, or maybe you're not. You just didn't have the balls to quit prior. But I'm going to take a few minutes of my time, and you're not going to hear this right now, but in a couple years, this might make sense, because clearly you do not have a man in your life that is giving you any kind of fucking advice. That Fruit Loop doing a lot better with better pay down at the. I don't know, man. I really don't know. Flush the toilet right or shit in your car. Patches, decals. Lewis has been here. Like Elcar Concepts knows exactly who the fuck we're talking. He has seen this. There used to be 4 dudes that used that men's bathroom, and Elcar was one of them. He was here. He knows exactly what's going on. I got paid by Uncle Sam tax-free for 14 months. I don't think you can beat that. It's 10:30, and a tractor just pulled in to take down the field next door. Bustin' ass. Good, good. It's all paid for. You're absolutely right. It's not spontaneous. This is all fucking designed. They were waiting, I believe that they were waiting for Trump and Elon Musk to have a tiff, have a split in the White House, and then do this. The optics won't be good either way. If this is allowed to go on, we're going to be pissed off that it's allowed to go on. But as soon as those Marines get shot at, it is going to be a very different fucking environment than what you have seen in the past. There will be collateral damage. Just saw the Army Man promo. Thanks for the as former Army Man, right on, man. I thought we did good. I thought we had a good time. The only person that does a better Trump is Lewis. Lewis has a really good Trump impression. Bear's pretty good too. Bear's better than mine. First SOE video I saw was on flushing a toilet properly. We have a fucking actual legit PowerPoint. I think it's because boys have been raised by women, and the women don't tell them how to use the toilet. And having had hundreds of men come through here, they don't. You can tell who hasn't been in jail and who hasn't been in the military, because there's something called a courtesy flush. When the poop hits the water, if you just simply flush the toilet, all of the smell goes away. There is no smell. The smell goes down with the poop. And if you just do that a couple of times, and there's no stains, right? We have really, really good water pressure here. I have told everybody in there, what did I just walk into? I have told everybody in there, when you go to the bathroom, flush the toilet, it goes down and flushes very quickly. Look, if you see anything, any crumbs, any stains, flush the toilet again. You don't need the brush, which is there. You don't need any of that stuff. But we're talking like this kid, he's got, you know what a poop knife is? This motherfucker's got a poop knife. Because he eats such a fucking horrible diet, and he waits or whatever's wrong in his fucking body, that he has these massive logs that won't go. You have to have a poop knife. Big obese people have poop knives. Such a waste of water. No, not here. Not here, it's not. Water costs nothing compared to plumbing. And I live in a rainforest. We have plenty of water. Such a waste of water. Bro, you got a weird way of thinking, man. You need to make more money if water is your concern. One time I asked him if he forgot to flush. He looked at unsure and paused. I said, if you're not sure, that's an issue. Yeah, go do it now. Last piece of Jungle Kit I need is a woodland padded belt. I've not made any for sale. Nobody has them. Any timeline and when you can order. And does 32 max. Yeah, I make them to your pant size. That's why, like, a lot of companies you'll get, I'm 12. If you're mean, make more money. If you mean make more, yeah, make more money. That's what I mean, little motherfucker. If you're 12, get a fucking job. Get off the internet, go mow some lawns, go wash some windows, go wash some cars. Hustle, do something. Steal some shit and sell it. Buy candy bars at Costco and sell them to your friends for twice as much money. Yeah, make money. That's what I mean. Reed Spencer knows what we're talking about. We had one of our old guys get shit on the... I walked into a bathroom. What's that place we like to go, Amanda? Next Tuesdays or something? Every Friday, something? It's a bathroom. It's a gas station on the way into Nashville. And when I walked in the men's stall there was poop all over the wall. It's a giant, it's a single stall, handicap stall. You could put like 2-3 rascal scooters up in there. The toilet's in the corner. There was poop all over the fucking wall. People have lost their lives not providing a courtesy flush. Hell, We just hired a 14-year-old. Yeah, yeah. Bro just told me to commit crimes. Let me get rid of you. You are too. Before I ban you, and I'm going to ban you because you don't belong here. You took that as I told you to commit crimes. What you should have taken it was at any means necessary. That's all it means. Do whatever it takes, any means necessary. Most adults in the United States commit 3 felonies every day, and they're not even aware they did it. I walked in and dude at Walmart shitting in the middle of the floor. It's fucking crazy, man. It is fucking wild. Like, if you're in the bathroom and it physically is painful to go to the bathroom, you've got some serious life choices. That's your fault. Those were choices. Bob Rosen, the crapper, isn't good life advice. I'm committing 1 felony right now. That kid needs to learn to hustle. I mean, we don't know where he is. Like, Thunder T Games, you don't have to tell me, but curiously, like, where are you? Are you in the United States? I've got the paramedic. And keep in mind, too, when people say they're a kid, it's probably a federal agent. Don't take anybody. There are young men right now having multi-year relationships with girls that they've never occupied the same space with. Those are boys pretending to be girls. Matt, Christopher, have a good night, man. Like every dictator bans to those who speak clearly. Are you talking shit right now? Is that what you're doing? You're on the internet, on my channel that I have had literally since the beginning of YouTube. I've made 6,500 videos here. You can be anywhere on the internet, but what you will not do is come in here and talk shit to me or take fucking complete opposite of what I believe and remain here because you're a distraction to what I believe. You might learn something and you might find that there are people here that truly will change the course of the direction of your life. Most people on here, there's 114 here right now, at least half of us know one another in real life and do business. Money travels both ways. We all run businesses. Low-key freedom of speech, can say it. So fuck off, you're gone. I have no time for your bullshit. Keep believing that. One of us is watching the other one. And I guarantee if we look at your account, you have made no content because you don't feel you've done anything in life worth showing. For people that don't know, today is Amanda's birthday. For people that don't know, we are having a party here Saturday, and it's Amanda's birthday. So show up, it's free. Come on out, vendors, food, tons of people here. And while you're typing, man, I wish I lived closer and could come, there's motherfuckers that come here from Canada and Japan every single time we do one of these things. So don't tell me you wish you could. Just remain fucking silent. If you're not coming, that's okay. When you tell me you wish you could come, what that means is it's not important enough for you to show up. Is it wise to join DHS or Border Patrol for an awesome job after college? If you want to go into law enforcement, like, is that what you want to do? What'd you go to college for? Like, what's your degree? Yeah, Reed's mother used to bring him here. And Reed's mother thought we were a cult and was concerned. She would stay in the parking lot and come into the building to check on Reed once an hour. I am back to type. I'm back to typewriters where I have, good, you're banned here too. You're banned again. Happy birthday, Amanda. Apologies, I can't make it to work. We know, Battle Chemist. We know. Remember, I do remember when your dad came down here. Now, with that said, we also went up there where they were. We're not a cult. We are a cult, Angie. The cult of the Amish. The Jack Amish. It's like Jack Mormons, but we don't have trampolines. Cybersecurity. I can't find entry level jobs for recent grads. Can you get into Border Patrol? Do you want to do that? I saw an SOE ad on my shitty phone game last night. Blew my mind. That's interesting to me because I don't have any ads running. I remember we did have to ask Reed's mom. We're having a party. Can Reed come? You can come too. What's up, man? Greta seeing you. Oh, great seeing me. Did you guys hear Greta Thunberg got detained? You smell my finger. You smell my finger, bro. You look like the guy that asked me to smell my fingers for 20 bucks. I don't know what you're talking about, but you're banned. You can't be here. I'd be a Border Patrol agent. I'd be a Border Patrol agent. I just can't speak Mexican. Hey, if you hit them hard enough, they speak English. That every Border Patrol agent, they call their what's the other word for their flashlight? A tonk, because that's the sound it makes when you hit them. And the harder you hit them, the more English they speak. I've seen a shit in the urinal at Red Lobster. Well, come on, man. What are you doing at Red Lobster? That's like the fucking Walmart of fucking seafood. Red Lobster. What's your average clientele at the Red Lobster? I saw a commercial for Red Lobster for their cheesy bread. And I'm like, Amanda, let's go to Red Lobster. She's like, what? I go, we haven't been in like 20 years. Let's just go to Red Lobster. And we walked in, and they're like, what's the special occasion? What the fuck are you talking about? The special occasion? Dead lobster. I thought all the Red Lobsters are out of business. I want to get a hold of this. I want to get a hold of this government AI tool and systems that's going to be implemented across Palantir. If you want to know about Palantir, Bet David did a really good piece on Palantir. It's worth watching. I think it was 2 days ago. Just find the PBD podcast. It's probably under the live tab, and watch that. Working only night. I was doing 60,000 as a waiter at Red Lobster, working only nights. Come on, Ken. You worked in with a different clientele, because we know that Red Lobster's clientele does not tip. I thought Red Lobster was classy when we all did, and Red Lobster probably was classy. Fabio or Fabio, just like the Chart House and the Fish House and the Fish Company and Marine Room. Those were all very high class when we were young, but they were also pretty high class to adults when we were young. Those restaurants have just kind of gone downhill. The people going to Red Lobster are also leading the Nike store. That's right. That was 16 years. I get it, man. Fabio, the first sweat. Right on. I'm sure I'm going to slay it. Carnival, I've never been on a cruise. Are Z papers in order? You will show Z papers. I'm with you, blue collar. I'm with you. I was just doing my job. I can't say much about border control, but I can recommend against the Bureau of Prisons. You will have more problems with other staff than inmates. Yeah, the feds are up in prisons every month arresting somebody that works there. It's how the drugs get in. And you don't realize how conniving your clientele is. Like, you'll have a guy's girlfriend show up, and usually the prisons are in small town areas, right? So it's easy to find the workers out in public. And you'll have some chick show up who is the wife or girlfriend of an inmate, and she will just randomly bump into you, and you will have no idea who she is. And you will hook up with her that evening, and then she will disclose to you that her husband is in prison, and they now own you. That organization, that cartel, or whoever it is, you're going to take drugs in, because generally these dudes have a wife, and that will, to keep that quiet. And that's how all that paraphernalia and contraband gets in the prisons. It's usually the workers bringing it in. Reed, I have seen Mobland. Yeah, I think I've seen all of the episodes that were out there. I also saw, what's his name? Tom Hardy. said they're doing a second season of Taboo. Never understood the appeal of cruises. Let's go get on a boat with 1,000 people from Walmart. It's Jerry Springer, man. You want to see some real live Jerry Springer? What's that Sky Needle? And it used to be Phil Stupek's Vegas World, and then the needle blew over. The Stratosphere. Go to the Stratosphere in Las Vegas. The Israelis made her watch that video of what the terrorists did to them and the babies. John, I think there's more to your comment there, and I'm not seeing the other part of it. I'm not sure who we're talking about. I sold Taylor Sheridan a gun today. Super cool guy. Owns a ranch out. I don't know who that is, Taylor Sheridan. The Mortician is pretty crazy miniseries. There's a chick something Mortician that I see on Instagram that's pretty entertaining. I've never been on. And there's also a chick, she's a doctor, and she just shows x-rays of stuff that people have stuffed up their assholes. Creator of Yellowstone, right on. And Lioness. I've watched Lioness. I've seen some of that. All the alphabet groups are offering 90 to 75,000 and 40,000 bonuses. I don't know if that's a good idea, but I want to get ahead of my peers. Well, do it, bro. Like, what do you can always not, like, if you get in there, it's not for you. What do you lose? I've never been on a cruise, but I do want to go with my wife. Willing to pay more money to go on an Alaskan cruise. Get away from all the ghetto folks on Carnival. Oh, so you're saying those people don't like cold. Endless shrimps. The shrimp, the lobster at Red Lobster, they're always like langostinos, right? They're small, undersized typically because they're farm raised, and they always have a high iodine taste to them. We went to Europe and did a cruise there. Yeah, I mean, you can take, didn't they just relaunch like the Titanic or something, or the Queen Mary 2 or something? You can do a transatlantic cruise. You can also hop on that ship once it comes into New York and just do a short cruise from New York around to California. Nobody in their PJs at the buffet. That's right. I don't typically go places where there are people in PJs anyways. I love iodine. I take iodine every morning. Sheridan did the Sicario movies too. Man, that motherfucker's busy. The Mortician was a guy in Pasadena that was doing mass cremations and made millions. The Mule in Black Tar with drone drops over the perimeter fences. Yeah. William, exactly. And end up with food poisoning, shitting every 5 minutes, but have to get off the ship in a foreign country to get meds to take the shit fountain stop. Yeah, I use TB 500, Kevin. BPC 157, CJC, Amanda will type it out. I take BPC 157 with TB 500 in the same needle. They do have a nasal inhalant, which some people say works better. I see people saying that site injecting to the injury has no benefit. And I know people that swear that site injecting actually helps. I take it in belly fat or side fat, needle straight in. What creatine are you taking? I'm using more plates, more dates. Reed's already typing out. He knows what I'm talking about. Gorilla Mind, Gorilla Labs. Does the subload hanger come with the male clip? The site only showed photo of female clip. Yeah, we've been clipping them in there for the last few years. I have a dump pouch without any straps or clips. Well, for the dump pouch, you don't want any clips. The dump pouch just has a hanger with no clip. Putting two pieces on there makes it too low. Send me an email, Taka. You have my email, or can you PM me on Facebook, or we're friends on Facebook where you can talk direct to me. Get a hold of me however we talk. I know we've talked. I'm sure we're on Facebook. Just tell me what you need, what color, and I'll just send the shit to you. BPC 157 nasal spray. Typically, the nasal spray has TB500 in it, and they market it as a product called Wolverine. TB500, BPC 157. What's the one that's supposed to extend it, Amanda? CJC something, I thought. I haven't been around recently. The Ship Now website's great. Thank you. Thank you. Senior class trip in 79 was a cruise to the Bahamas. Got to Miami, and the ship was converted. I don't know what that means. If I may, any words on James Yeager? Always a big personality. Sad and shocking to hear of his passing. We knew that was coming for several years. I miss James every single day. I think that anybody who had any interactions, whether they like James or not, would have to agree that a lot of the way that you maneuver and live today probably has a part to do with how James was and the things you learned from him. Italian troop. Oh, it's converted to an Italian troop carrier. Senior in 79. Okay, I got you. How often do you do BPC 157, TB 500? I was doing it every single day. Now I take it when I have an ache or a pain, I take it as instead of Tylenol, if that makes sense. If I have a tear in the shoulder or a pec tear or my knees hurting, that's how I use them. James, that's right. You were at Blade Show with us. We had we rented out the entire Ruth Chris Steakhouse. And we had the whole patio outside area, which is inside the lobby of a hotel with all the koi ponds and shit running through it. And our friend Drac makes these full auto Nerf guns. They're like fucking $2,000, and he can't build enough of them. And James took that thing and was shooting. Who was he shooting? He shot Pierre with it, and he was shooting somebody else with the fucking Nerf gun. The Freightliner is still broke down. Parts have to come from Switzerland. Holy shit. It's not a normal Nerf gun. Liked and subbed. What's your thoughts on Kilo Lax, the new vice president of YouTube, trying to pay 15% to content? I don't know anything about it. Expand on that. Love bug? I don't know. Core performance? Who the fuck is spending $2,000 on a Nerf gun? Tons of people. Tons of people. Every fucking person that comes here, when they have fucking machine guns all over the place, and everybody in here has fucking cool guns, the fucking Nerf gun is what all the fucking dudes are picking up. Split front 3. Did somebody ask you about a split front, Josh? Split front 4 mag. We've got them. We're doing... I have Woodland split front 308s right here that they're building right now because we sold out of them last time. And I have a multicam 556 AK split front up front also. They have Arduino motors. They have like drone motors and shit in them. I have a pump action magazine fed, and they don't use normal Nerf darts. They use these short ones. Like Drac has a nonprofit. They rent out the Angels Stadium so that low-income kids can come and play fucking Nerf guns. Moon looks awesome. Yeah, it's supposed to be a new moon tonight, right? Dual night vision thermal tonight around the park. That's cool. Reed, I am so glad you grew up to be a man that we are all proud of. Yeah. Half darts are legit. Move in and end the new cap. No, we should, like, Scully's opinion is that we shouldn't even have military or National Guard in, we shouldn't have deployed the Marines. We should let California just fucking burn. I am of the opinion that while we're continuing that gate on the Mexico-California border, we just stop right there near Arizona and we just travel north. A lever gun rig would work great. It would. Except all the really cool Nerfs are fucking mag fed. Almost full moon. Riot should be good too. Well, it is riot season. you seen what Core is doing in terms of their water flasks? I have not. I have not. What are you doing? What are you doing? He sensed Reed's presence. Alberta separation, Little Texas, 51st state. I don't think it'll actually happen. PD and sheriff are enough, but the PD and sheriff, the people overseeing, right, the governor, the mayor, the chief of police, the woke ass sheriffs, those guys are, their hands are tied, right? If they actually handle business, they themselves will be in jail, right? That's the problem. Yes, every single law enforcement, LAPD could definitely shut this down. Without even SWAT, they could shut it down. But they themselves will be treated as criminals, right? That's the problem. That would, in effect, secede the state to Mexico. Well, I understand. No, it wouldn't. No, it wouldn't. California has more fucking power in California than Mexico has. What you would probably see is trying to liaison with China. Remember when he had fucking China in there? He cleaned up all of San Francisco, disappeared all the homeless people who have never come back. By the way, nobody knows where those people went because they're probably in fucking work camps in China. I'm just tired of this, of my stove having dumbass safety features because of California. Yeah. We used to put thumbtacks in the end of Nerf darts. California is the 5th largest economy in the world, and we're still broke. Well, that's because they fucking steal all the fucking money. Mexico's biggest trade partner is China. Did you see the Walmart daughter-in-law? I thought that's daughter. That's actually Sam Walton's daughter. It's not daughter-in-law, I believe. That's actually Chrissy Walton. All those flags flying high, not U.S., yeah. The North would fight. Well, and if you look at California, 90% of California is not on board with the bullshit. It's the 10%, right? It's those masses in the cities that fuck the vote up. If you guys would just stop feeding those motherfuckers, the water doesn't come from there, the food doesn't come from there, and the fucking security doesn't come from there. If you got together and said, we're not doing your bullshit anymore, put a fucking roadblock up, put fences up. What are they going to do? They don't have the guns, they don't have the food, they don't have the water. You don't even have to, wall off California, but you don't even have to wall off California. Just wall off the fucking woke-ass cities. Do you have 4 sizes of mesh pockets? What's the difference between these extra small? No, I have 2 sizes. And they're these right here. This is a large mesh pocket. This is a small mesh pocket. It is half the size, exactly half the size. And then the extra small is half the size of this. It's a quarter. And the only reason we made the extra small is to fit the Velcro on the walls of the mini pack. Every bag we make is sized and made off of these bags. The tool bag, for instance, fits this. The backpack, when we built those for the SEALs, we made these first and then made the backpack. And the medical backpack comes with 2 of these and 4 of these. The mass casualty aid bag, 2 of these, 4 of these. The dual tool or the dual tool carrier, 1 of these, 2 of these. Everything we build, if we build a backpack that's wider, it's going to be wider by 6 inches. It's going to be wider the width of this. If we make it taller, it's going to be taller the width of the height of these. Guys, I'm at 5% battery. When this dies, this battery's almost dead here. My home insurance has tripled since. Oh, fuck yeah, it has. All people's insurance. I think that's by design. Insurance is going up. They're delivering less, and the interest is to have something happen to your home or your property and do not be able to recover from it. I downloaded Kraken app. Have you dealt with them I don't. I buy Bitcoin. If I'm going to buy anything, I buy it off. I buy it off Coinbase or Cash App. Cash App is very easy to do it on. And then transfer it to a wallet or to somewhere else. Take it off into cold storage. The channel products, swear your belts. Thank you. Working on the ambulance. Can't wait to see the what color mini pack for Tyler. Show up on my land uninvited and without a warrant, and you will see anywhere between 8 to 16 barrels. That's great, dude. That is fucking perfect. And if everybody did that, they would stop this shit. And having gates negates a lot of things, right? They can't just drive up and look around if you have a gate. They have to ask permission, which they will never ask permission. And when they come to your property and they want to look around, no, you are not welcome here. You are trespassing. Come back with a warrant. Do you have a warrant? Oh, send it to me in writing. I don't understand what you're saying. Send it to me in writing so I can have my attorney look at it. That's the answer always. Send it to me in writing. I don't understand. Because most times a bureaucrat shows up, they're working their own cases. They are trying to develop a case. Management has not sent them to your property. They have come on their own trying to work a case to get a warrant. If you don't let them on, that's usually the end of it. Shout out Jasper James Russell. I don't know who that is. Yeah, never talk to the police. Yeah, and that's the real answer, right? Be polite and don't give as little information as possible. They have pulled you over. They are hindering you. They are not there to be your friend. They are not there to assist you. They have stopped you and slowed your day down. And the more you talk, it just gives them, it's just threads that they are unraveling, and they will use your words against you. You are inviting a vampire into your home. We still have 2 medical aid kits from when my husband was in the military. Just resupplied my aid kit. Good, good. Be polite. Yeah, give as little information. Where are you going? I'm just heading down this road. I'm heading down this road. I just got off work. Oh, where do you work? Oh, what do you do at work? Oh, when did you have lunch? Did you have a beer with your lunch? When did you get off? Oh, you got off at 5, but it's 6 now? Were you sitting in the parking lot? How many beers have you had tonight? Right? It just turns into that shit all the time. I am friends with many cops as well. I am too. Where are you going? That way. I turn the lights on, I have my hands up. They're like, what are you doing? I go, I just don't want you to shoot me. Hey, Cheney, you're banned. I have my insurance and my driver's license out, and my insurance card is 4 cards. I have 20 some vehicles insured on there. And when they see that, they're like, oh, this guy has all these cars insured. And then they see the cars that I have. They're like, he's probably a businessman, or he's not, whatever. It's not a concern. Do you know why I pulled you over? I look suspicious. Are there any weapons? Everything within my reach is a weapon, sir. They kind of snicker, right? Do you know why I pulled you over? Because my wife has really nice tits. Because you're disturbing me? Because you wanted my autograph? Your curtilage fence. Yeah, I have fences and dogs all around here. I'm a weapon. I don't require one. I don't need a weapon. You have one. I can have it any moment if I want it. Fat lady in the helmet and plate carrier. I love it. Yeah. Screaming about how Mexico owns the United States. Yeah, I love watching those cop watch videos. Not the cop watch videos, but the attorneys talking about cases, the First Amendment attorneys and Second Amendment attorneys and stuff. You stopped me because you recognize my feet. You want to smell my farts, don't you? Sometimes I do 7 felonies. We were working on fencing and gating our 30. Nice. You can take cattle panels, form them into circles, or do like double fencing 12 inches apart, and then fill those with rocks. You can also fill those with concrete. You can set up sandbags. You can use old telephone and power poles. You can bring old vehicles into place. You can wall with shipping containers. Man, there's so much stuff. You can put up guardrails like off the interstate. You can buy those off marketplace, recycled or left over from other jobs, and that makes really good fencing that'll keep vehicles out. And then if you have fencing enough to keep dogs in, dogs keep predators out, right? If you have enough dogs that make enough noise and will bite, I mean, they can obviously just kill the dog, but most people doing this shit don't want you to know they're doing it. That's why they do it when you're not home or think you're not home, especially bureaucrats. In your site, it says single point sling starting at $25. That's the extra adapter. That's to add a Cobra buckle. There is no sling on there that's $25. There is a piece in the drop-down menu, if you had looked at the site, that you would know is $25. Live chat, you're a fucking idiot. You didn't see any guns here, and you're banned, so fuck off. Favorite weapon is actually a vehicle, preferably 4-wheel drive. All right, guys, have a good night. I'm out of here.